I feel it's gonna tie us into what we're gonna actually talk about today. So free devices. As do you want to go first?
I'm happy to go first. Now, can I gold, silver, bronze these? That's the question. I don't think I can. I'm not going to even try. So let's go. Device number one, I would say, is my MacBook. I'm an Apple fanboy, for lack of a better word. I have been using Apple computers since for a very long time now, and yeah, I don't know what I'd do without it in a lot of senses. In terms of I've made a lot of my money, and I've done a lot of my business, and I've done a lot of my life via this computer. So it's been a very useful tool in all its different iterations. I'm not a big fan of the one I actually have right now. I'd like to get a new one with the new keyboard and the less thermal issues, but I can't deny that in terms of kit that I use and tech that I use on a daily basis, this is the one.
Are you throwing that out there as a gold, are you?
I guess in terms of usage, it would be a gold, because it's my journal, it's my photo album, it's mostly where I access my music. I'd say I use it more than my mobile phone in terms of as a useful tool in my day-to-day workflow. So I'd say it would take the gold mostly just out of usage.
Okay, cool.
Do I give all three, or do we want to
go
one
go
again?
for it, because then I can follow on, because I've got a few questions about how I'm going to deliver these three, but I want to see what your three are first.
Okay. Number two is my digital camera. Within the last year, I've really got into photography and filmmaking a lot more. So I've been really enjoying DSLRs and lenses and getting into that and understanding the kind of intricacies of it. Because I've always up to now just been a point and shoot, snap the photo and let the camera do all the work. But I've enjoyed understanding like the manual controls and the kind of deeper detail. So I've got a lot of pleasure from my camera and learning photography and filmmaking. So that would be number two. I'm intentionally trying not to say my phone, even though I feel like that's the obvious one to say, but it's only because I don't get much enjoyment out of my phone. And I think if we're saying top three bits of tech, it's kind of bits that you feel bring positive value into your life. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So number three, I've struggled with number three. I've had a couple. I'm going to go with my speaker. So I've got a speaker that I use for teaching my kickboxing classes, but I also use it in the home, and it's just got a very full, very rich sound. And I really enjoy that speaker and playing music out of that speaker. That brings me a lot of joy. I don't bring it in much these days because the neighbors would all hate me. But it's a good speaker. It makes a good noise. And I think
what makes that
whole
one?
thing, it is a JBL Extreme, I think it's called. And it's just quite a robust. It's got like a strap and you can throw it around. But you hit play, you put the volume up, and it fills a room. And I've always enjoyed a speaker that could fill a room and make some racket.
Yeah. Oh, I like that top three. I'd like to put the speaker at the top. I like the speaker. Right, I had to search up devices as you were going, because I thought you were going to go all screens on me.
Okay.
Thought, if we're going all screens, does that mean I can't say this, can't say that? And then you've said tech, haven't you? So I suppose I can't go like knives or that kind of thing, can I? It has to be like a wide kind of.
I'd say so. I think that's another video. If we can do a video on tools, which I think is what that is.
All
that's
right,
something else.
Top tools next week then. Free tools next week. So, all right, my gold is my iPad. I love since they went to the Pro. I love the functionality of the iPad. I just wish I could do everything on it. I wish that I didn't have a phone. If I could do without a phone, like I don't have an iWatch. And one of the reasons I haven't got an iWatch is because you can't do without a phone by having an iWatch. If you could have no phone and just an iWatch, I would be on that tomorrow. So yeah, I think the iPad again, the pro one with the keyboard and the pen and all the extra bits that it first, like, that was only originally on the pro. I think the newer ones have got them on the lesser models. And I just think they've designed and put that together really well. If I had to say one thing that I'm looking forward to getting, I asked Santa for, which I think is going to become my favourite bit of kit. One of my favourite bits of tech is the AirPods. So these are actually Lauren's.
Struggling with.
These are Lauren's, and I think I'm going to. I hate having my phone on me. My iPad, I can always, it's there if I need it as a tool, music, photos, like you said, it's a bit bigger screen to enjoy those sort of things. But you'll see me often with my iPad. It's always in a bag or something, but I don't ever have the iPad attached to my physical self. It doesn't obviously fit in a pocket. So I think the pods, I think, are going to only supplement that. I think they're going to help that as well. But if, as I haven't got that tech yet, I'm going to say my Bluetooth speaker, much like you. So I'll bracket those. And then the third thing I would like to say is what I don't want to have around, and that's my phone. I really, and I suppose that's going to get us into what we're going to go into next. And I watched that Social Dilemma, and that had the same impact, the same thought-provoking effect as David Attenborough's A Life on Our Planet. And I got that impression when you said watch it last week.